Hello, I'm EnterElysium. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4S, People's Republic of Canada, Communist Canada. So, the second battle's begun. We've been called in, unfortunately. The Philippines, the German Reich, and all the Axis against me, Soviet Union, and the French Commune. Hopefully, eventually, Republican Spain when they win their war. We are going to declare war against Mexico. They're then probably going to join the fascists because that's just how they roll. I'm hoping that won't be the case, but it might well be. We are currently planning the war against them. We have to wait until September the 29th. No, we have to wait. We have to do it before September the 29th, sorry. Because then they will have... our justification will expire. So I'm going to start training my troops because these troops are relatively fresh and need to, you know, not be quite so green. What's their experience at? Show me the experience bar. Show me experience bar. There we go. About 90%. So if they just, like, exercise for a little while, I'm sure you'll be fine. You exercising? I hope you are. Better be. %1%. World War II is just going on in the background. I'm like, I don't care. What if I send some troops over to fight Germany? I can then puppet Germany. If I puppet Germany, I don't want the land because it's too far away. But if I could puppet Germany, that would help. Because then I could use them against the Soviet Union if I have to go to war against them. French Commune pursues nuclear technology. Let's hope their research bears fruit. Okay, I've got like a month left. Up to 82% there. We keep practicing. Philippines, just everyone's sitting there. Nobody knows what to do. German front line is pretty stale right now. A lot of good bombing going on. USSR are losing quite badly. This is why I didn't want to get involved in your wars. Ooh, Hulk Hurricane. Excellent. Ooh, Spitfire's only just ahead of time. You know what? I'm going to grab it. It'll prevent me having to buy Hulk Hurricanes right now and then have to replace them later. Yeah, looks like the USSR are moving all of their troops over here. It's going to leave Japan pretty undefended. If Japan go Axis, then they're going to have some issues. Improved artillery. Excellent. 100% ahead of time bonus for artillery. Ah, we're not doing that because we want to get that with 100% ahead of time penalty taken off. I mean, I really should go for this as well, but this is the important one. If we can get the bonus here, it's going to be so good. Assault rifles and anti-tank rockets. Oh, yes. What do we need now? Probably go like one of these. Is there anything in engineering we need? Advanced machine tools. Yeah, we need an advanced machine tools. Production efficiency cap. Looks like they all leveled up. I don't see anyone green. No, I see a couple of units here green. Yeah, you're at 97%. When you get to 100%, we'll go. This unit here is not going to manage to make it. This unit is still going to be green. There we go. Stop exercising. You want to, like, better distribute these? I guess you'll do it when the organization gets full. Because they're currently getting reorganized after their training regime. Right, so let's just assign everyone, because apparently everyone forgot what they were doing, and then assign you to there. We've only got a few days left to declare this war, so I hope you get to your location soon. Okay. You're all in position. You're still moving. Right. Go. We're going to go for a night attack, unfortunately, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Declare war. I'm not going to call them allies. Some divisions are not in position. I think we'll be fine. German Reich has called Mexico as our enemy in the Germans. Oh, there we go. Well, they've been called into the Axis. Expected that. Really was hoping it wasn't the case, but... oh well. Right, you all attacking cleverly? Not there. Collectivist ethos. Yeah. Internationalism focus. Claim that bit of land. Gonna make sure we push forwards in places. Whoop, excellent, we got a push there. Looks like we're not doing great at the moment, although I imagine we will start winning relatively soon. You're falling back. Yeah, claim another bit of land there. And excellent, we're now pushing down here. That is going well. Push, my pretties, push! Mexico will be ours. Really hope no one does like a cheeky landing. They shouldn't. They should be busy. How's the front line looking? Yep, they just took Kiev. Well, I would say that's not looking good for them. The fall of Kiev. Kiev, capital of the Ukrainian SSR, has been captured by the advancing German armies. Right. How's it looking? I mean, technically we're losing a lot of battles, but I think that's kind of offset by the fact that we do seem to be quite often just sheer numbers at the moment. Just pushing forwards. I mean, sheer numbers will do it. If possible, I'd like to be able to try and trap them, but they have the numbers to be able to hold the flanks. Oh, hello. That's not allowed. Yeah, new army. Thomas, you're in charge. Oh, God. Soviet Union is called Luxembourg. Is that ally? Japan joined the Axis. Luxembourg joined Comintern. Even though you're democratic. And they hate it. Really? Wow, you massively hate us. Is it because we caused world tension? Yeah. Well, this is going to be interesting. USSR, you suck. Why do we even join up with you? I do not know. Netherlands joined the Allies. Netherlands is called the United Kingdoms as our ally in the German-Soviet War. German Reich declared war on the Netherlands. Right, so it's the Allies and Comintern versus the the Axis. Really? I mean, I approve of that. That's nice and historically correct. Totally. Yeah. Well, that looks like Germany's going to have a hard time then. I mean, I don't think the Soviet Union's going to be able to really withstand them. Japan has joined German Reich as that enemy, and yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, China. Let's have a non-aggression pact. National Spain join the Axis. Luxembourg's capitulated. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. Australia's been called as an ally. That's the unfortunate part of Luxembourg going in. If there wasn't like people already in there, then not good. The USSR are in full rout at the moment. They're not going to withstand that at all. Moscow's up there. Where's Stalingrad? Leningrad. Okay. Well, we'll see how far they manage to push. Finland. How are you looking? Sweden. Yeah, let's try and start flipping Finland. We could probably do with it. Problem is the allies tend to be pretty damn strong, so... Belgium joined the allies. United Kingdom has called in New Zealand. Germany declared war on Belgium. There we go. Okay, well, it's all kicking off. Germany, you probably picked a little bit too much of a fight there. This is going to allow a big front over here that you probably haven't really gone for. You're not gonna be in a good place for this. National Spain has joined. South Africa has called in. Yeah, Germany. This is a bad idea. Republic of Spain joined the Allies. Damn it! You meant to join Comintern. You're communist after all. British Raj wants to sign a pact of non-aggression. You know what? I'm gonna decline. This means that we can... Because Germany also has its fortifications here. I know France has a Maginot Line, which makes it really tough to advance this way. And you can go around. But Germany also has forts here. Now, they're not as high a level. Let's see, what level are they? 3. But that makes it hard to push this way. However, this way... completely undefended. So if we can manage to push this way... No, Britain can get some forces over here. This war's going to be relatively easily won. I mean, not by the USSR, because USSR sucks. How are we looking? Got a lot of people, like repairing, healing and stuff. And Spain's joined. Spanish Civil War's now been merged. Oh, hello. That's not allowed. Piss off. Okay. How many people got in training? Just infantry brigades. They're nearly done. The Crusaders are 33 days away. I'll give you that, Mexico. You're being pretty damn tough. We are slowly advancing, but you are being tough. Oh, they pulled out completely. Fair enough. Yeah, our tanks aren't doing too well. They do lose organization quite quickly. I assume that they have... Let's look at them. Yeah, they've got... It looks like for each group of people, they've got like 1 support artillery and 2 actual battalions of artillery. Yeah, there we go. Each group of 6 to 8 infantry in 1 brigade has 2 dedicated artillery and 1 support artillery. That's quite a lot. I'll give you that. It's pretty tough. Republic of Spain, you want a non-aggression pact? I'm going to decline again. You're a pretty good place in the Atlantic seaboard for us to land. How are we looking? Tough. Starting to run out of manpower. I'm going to hold the advance for now. What's... Here's if we get China. Yeah, I'll accept. You seem like a decent sort. Nationalism focus, sure. And let's check on Finland. Getting a little bit of communism in them. Political correctness. There we go. Get 200 political power. That's what I was going for. And we also get foreign subversive activity effect minus 75%. And now, you can add to you. Free civilian factories? What is this? This is crazy talk. Okay, military factories it is. Let us get a load of them. That seems like a reasonable number. How's air looking? Yeah, no one's in the air. Okay, let's look at our brigade, see if there's anything we can do. No, nothing there. I mean, I could add, like, a dedicated artillery. Might not be a terrible idea, considering we do like our fire support. Increases our movement. Massive increases defense. That's the great thing about artillery. Massive increases soft attack. You know what, let's get artillery involved. I'm going to have a massive demand for artillery now. But sure. Fire support really helps. Alright, what's our production need like? Yeah, they want to load now. Repairs. We've already done most of the repairs, really. Where we go next? Year ahead of time, year ahead of time. We could go more resources. Not that I really need it right now. A computing machine. There we go. It's only like a few days ahead of time. So yeah, we'll grab that. Okay. Now, ideally, I do want to cut them off, but they have enough troops that this is actually going to be fairly hard. Mexico apparently are a fairly tough nut. I'll give them their dues. I'm impressed. There's a Crusader. I'll try and hit you enough people in one place. Same here. Okay, so we've got the Crusader now. We could go tank destroyer, artillery. I mean, this is fairly quick. Might be worthwhile going and tank destroyer and artillery and then just having like a really awesome unit of tanks. I don't think the real benefit in going heavy tanks because there's such a large gap between this one, which is a 34, to a 91 era. If I want to get the 91, I can always go sideways here and get the Churchill. But I kind of think that it's probably beneficial to maybe specialize in these ones here for the moment. So what I'm thinking is we push down integrated support or disperse support. Recovery rate, soft attack, concentrated hard attack, blah blah blah. Or we go this, which buffs our add units. Yeah, we'll go integrated support. And I think, yeah, we've got the point, so we might as well edit. Arm brigade, and let's change. Ooh, no, let's not change you. I'm going to leave you at the moment. I'm going to duplicate you. You're going to be medium armor. Medium tank, medium tank, medium tank, medium tank. You're fine as you are for the moment. Save. Ooh, the max speed is pretty low. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. What is your... Can I edit this at the same time? Yes, I can. Okay. So if I added a tank... Crusader, what is your speed right now? 8. Yeah, so you are limited to 8 kilometers per hour. Fair enough. Right, then let's start training them. Eventually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start converting my armored brigades into mechanized brigades. Set location. Oh yeah, I can finally build them anywhere! Huzzah! This is a new training round. We'll train in Texas. And I want you to build like 4 of them. And then we need to produce a medium tank. I've got some points. We might as well upgrade it. So let's go for... I'll need to buff that to avoid the max speed dropping too low. Let's not go for armor. Let's go for main gun. Soft attack 21. Seems good to me. Reliability. Max speed. There. Oh, too high. Okay, let's drop the main gun a little bit. Means we drop the reliability. No, I want the reliability nice and high. And max speed is still 8 kilometers. That's fine. Yep, that seems good to me. For now, we're just going to have to hold the line. Make small pushes where we can. Like here. Ah, it's starting to work. We're going to make very small pushes, just kind of take it bit by bit. I'm going to try and not push here. The idea being that eventually I can swing around and try and then capture them in 2 pockets. It's very tempting also to start doing a naval invasion, trying to open up a second front, because they must have most of their units up here. They can't have many in reserve. This is a very strong front. I was not expecting quite this amount of push from Mexico. Honestly, in terms of a stand-up front, they're stronger than the US. That said, we both have proper fronts now, whereas before me and the US both had to pick and choose where we defended, because we had not enough units to cover it. So, but US was certainly a harder one. Like, I feel that we have the push here, especially when we've got this industrial might behind us. But I did not expect this from Mexico. Anyway, I've been EnterElysium. If you have enjoyed, please remember to like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And next time we continue our invasion of Mexico, which apparently someone's like, I'm going to join in. I'm a real country. Thank you very much, United Kingdom. Thank you very much. Until next time, stay shiny.